Relax.
The low and gentle sounds overflow from the scorching lips, full of magnetic charm, drifting into Xianwan's ears. In darkness, Xianwan is embraced by the man. She can't see his face, but can only feel the charming eyes full of dense affections. Those are the purest and most brilliant stars in the world, which enable her to forget the nervousness. She seems to be driven by a magic power. She relaxes and condenses all nervousness on the thin fingers holding the bed sheet tightly.
Oh my.
In the instant of being submersed by the fierce wind and shocked, flood, calling is redundant. The warm hand combs her messy long hairs, and the man keeps on kissing her cheek.
Is it your first time?
Yes.
On hearing this, the man is gentler. His slender fingers touch her cheek and he is very affectionate.
Endure for a while.
Xianwan keeps silent. She just hugs him and bites her lips tightly.
Daya.
He murmurs in a low voice. The sweet kisses scatter on her breast densely. The gentle sound releases the most primitive emotion of the man. Xianwan closes her eyes, and tears flow down along the eye corners.
Dyer, let's have a baby, then we will have a complete home.
In saying this, the man hugs her in arms. Xianwan can only feel the warmth of his hugs, so she embraces him spontaneously. She moves closer to him and kisses his lips actively and carefully, even in the darkness. The man is intoxicated with the tender kiss, and he can't wait to melt the sweetheart in his arms into bones. When everything calms down, Xianwan supports to get up and goes to the ground in darkness. The insensible man is lying on her side. She smears something on her lips. Anyone touches it will become insensible. Xianwan has a strong sense of guilt in her heart. However, thinking of her present status, she presses down the guilty emotion for the time being. She puts on her clothes and walks out of the bedroom in darkness. Her legs are trembling and she has to walk slowly by holding the wall. Out of the bedroom, there is a woman with the same figure of her. The woman looks at her coldly in the same white camisole as hers, wrapping around her arms. However, the woman's face is covered by the black yarn, so Xianwan can't see her real appearance. The man making love with her in the room is invisible as well. On seeing the kiss marks on Xianwan's neck, the coldness in the eyes of the woman is replaced by envy.
Ah, madam.
Xianwan is a little helpless. She lowers her head and her face is slightly red. The woman steps forward elegantly. She groans and orders the subordinates at her back.
Take her away and do the physical examination after 1 week.
Before Xianwan stands still, the two men in sunglasses at the back of the woman take Xianwan out of the splendid and chilly guest room. After that night, Xianwan is taken to the bedroom for several times in the same way. In the continuous nights, she makes love with the strange man until he is satisfied. Finally, she is found to be pregnant. During the 10 months when she is pregnant, she is isolated and banned. After coming back from the gate of hell, she wakes up. She finds that her abdomen no longer bulges highly, and it is flat now. She stretches out to touch her abdomen, which has gestated a little life and suffered from great pains, feeling rather grieved and helpless. The fate pushes her to extremity one after another, forcing her to engage in such a shameless transaction, contrary to dignity.
This is a check of 2 million. Take it. It is enough for your rest lifetime. Madam said you have to sign a confidentiality agreement before taking the money.
The man wearing the black sunglasses smiles scornfully, and he throws a piece of check to Xianwan. After that, he takes out one agreement from the briefcase. After taking the check and signing the agreement, Xianwan leaves the hospital with her weak body. Swish. Xianwan places a bag of money on the desk.
This is 200,000. Let my sister go. I will give you the left 800,000.
Xia Yan owed a gambling debt of over 1 million RMB 2 years ago. The debt collectors forced her to pay back every 2 or 3 days. At that time, her mother was rather ill, and had to spend several thousands of medical fee every day. In desperate, she had no other choice but to sell herself for money.